Hello dear friends, how are you all? Today we are going to learn about present tense. We use present tense to talk about general facts and statements. Facts are things that are true. For example, my name is Susan, I am a girl. And for statements, our examples can be, she understands English, he tries very hard. We use present tense for habits and routines. For example, I get up at 6 o'clock every morning. So is it my habit? Yes, it is. Do I do this every day at the same time? Yes, I do. When we talk about timetables and schedules, we use present tense. For example, the train leaves at 8 o'clock on Tuesday. So is this time on the timetable? Yes, it is. Does the train leave at 8 on every Tuesday? Yes, it does. Now let's talk about the structure. For statements, it's going to be subject plus first form of the verb. With I, you, we and they, we'll use first form of the verb. For example, I eat, you write, we go, they sing. With the third person singular, we are going to use the same structure, subject plus verb, only we are going to add s or es with the verb. Like he works, she watches, it plays. When we talk about questions, we are going to use do or does plus subject plus first form of the verb. For example, do I play? Do we work? Do you sing? Do they eat? And with the third person singular, we use does. Does it work? Does he know? Does she cook? And when we talk about the negative, it's going to be subject plus don't or doesn't plus verb's first form. Don't is the contraction for do not and doesn't for does not. Now let's look at the examples. I don't play. We don't work. You don't sing. They don't eat. And for the third person singular, we'll use doesn't. It doesn't work. He doesn't know. She doesn't cook. Whew, so much to learn. But don't worry, let's revise everything with the help of our mind map. So, we were talking about present tense. Let's look at its uses. We use it for general facts and statements, habits and routines, timetables and schedules. And let's talk about the structure. Does anyone remember that? Yes, it is subject plus verb. And let's revise the forms. For normal statements, it's going to be subject plus the first form of the verb. For question, it's going to be do or does plus subject plus first form of the verb. And for negative, it's going to be subject plus don't or doesn't plus first form of the verb. And don't, as we've talked about it, it's the contraction for do not, and doesn't is the contraction for does not. So, wasn't it easy? Okay. So I'm going to revise all this with Toto and you do the same with your friend. Until then, happy learning!